So if you were thinking about getting the iPhone 10, I would advise you to wait. I have the iPhone 10 right here. It's really nice in the sense of, okay, so here's the silver one. I believe it comes in black or silver. It's really cool that you see this glass is actually making a reflection of the computer, and the camera is vertical now, and it's like a clear glass on top of the silver, which is like really, really pretty. It makes you not want to put a case on it. And of course, the screen bleeds all the way to the top, left to right. It's a little weird that this black piece is still right here. I have reset this phone, so that's why it's like saying hola and basically hello in different languages. It is a good bit bigger than the iPhone 6s, and of course you see how the old iPhone has more border around the top and the bottom and the button. This phone no longer has a button, so you swipe up to get rid of stuff. And it's really a pain in the ass to like close out stuff. So like when you're on the 6S, right? Or on any iPhone, you double press the circle and then you swipe up to close everything, right? On this phone, you don't. You have to hold it down for it to like grab the screen, push up, and then go to the right, and then all the screens will pop up. And then once it does that, you can't just start swiping because the screen will go off. You have to hold the button down, and then when you see these little red lines in the top corner, like an exit button, then you can swipe up or you can press the red exit button. So that's kind of like really, really annoying. Another thing is, for one, the speaker is really good on this phone, but if you are into taking selfies, it is not a good camera, and I'm going to show you why. Hopefully I have this screen down enough for you guys to see clearly, but like I said, I'm not a big iPhone person, not that I'm not a big iPhone person, because I've been having iPhones for a long time. I'm not a big phone person, as in I need to upgrade every time a phone comes out. I get free upgrades because I have T-Mobile Jump, and I just don't even care to upgrade my phone because, like I said, the 6S was always good enough for me. The speaker sucks on it, but the camera is really, really good. So I was in my bathroom, which has really good lighting. I do a lot of my Instagram selfies in there. And this is how the photo looked when I took it on my 6S, right? So I'm going to show you how it looks on an iPhone. So, or on the 9, sorry, or the 10, excuse me. There is no 9. So here it is, and then here it is on the 10. It's kind of hard to see, but like my eyebrows look black. You can see all these lines in my face. Like my skin looks super blotchy. Like my skin does not look like that. Like look at how my skin looks. People are like, oh, it's because it shows every little blemish, every little flaw. No, it doesn't, because my eyebrows are not black. And every time I would do like this, even so, say for instance, if you use FaceTime a lot, Kelsey was like, I hate your camera. I was like, yeah, me too. She's like, you look 15 years older. I said, yeah, it looks terrible. Like even my hair had like this orange green tint. So then I was like, well, maybe the settings are wrong. Let me go through the settings. So I tried the different portrait modes, which is like studio lighting, natural lighting, this lighting, whatever else. And even then, see, I copied these photos. So here is the 6S. Here is the 9, the regular selfie. Here it is in portrait mode. That one looks a little better. It starts to get a little better, but not great. And then, oh my goodness, studio, this one looks a little weird too. It's kind of like cartoony looking. So then the studio lighting was even the worst. Look at this. Why would somebody, I have no idea, want to do this? Like, it looks terrible. It chopped off part of my hair. It like a black background. I look like a damn tan ghost or something. And then another issue with this phone, which is really crazy. So like, you know, I heard of people that are like going through people's phones and they don't have the code. They'll grab your thumb when you're sleeping and then they can open your phone when you're asleep. Well, this phone is even worse because it does facial recognition. You know, there's no thumbprint anymore. So the thing that's really messed up is your eyes don't even have to be open. So if you swipe to open this phone, and you go like this, the phone automatically opens, right? So I was like, well, let me test it if your eyes are closed, because maybe it has to see the whites of your eyes, which is incorrect. I could be like this and swipe up and do like this, and the phone automatically opens. So with that being said, Kiko, if you was up here, I would show with you. All you have to do is you hold the phone towards whoever it is, this phone that it is that you want to open, and you go like this and you swipe. And with them being dead asleep, even a side view, under view, because when you do the facial recognition, you do it from all angles, you can open somebody's phone while they're completely asleep without even touching them by just going like this and showing their face. So that definitely needs to be fixed if you have somebody that would go through your phone. So all in all, I'm sending this phone back, and I'm keeping my 6S because the photos are way better. The regular photo is, it's like it comes out crystal clear, but the thing that's weird that it's doing too is, say for instance, I took a picture with Cal and and when we were in the car, he had nothing on his black sweater, right? But when I took the photo, let me turn the brightness up just a tiny bit so you can see a little better. He had, so here's the photo right here, right? He had nothing on his sweater in real life. Maybe a couple black spots, like as far as lint balls, but not white. Everything showed up with a white glare. You see these white dots all over his sweater. So it's really weird how this camera is. I don't like it. I went back and talked to my sales rep, Brian, because like I've been knowing him for years. He always gives me my phones. But it was weird because he told me that, like, you know, it'll be in a software update. The camera will be better. But when I tested the 6S, the 8, and the 10 side by side, selfie cameras all in the store, all literally 3 of them looking at me the same time. The iPhone 6S camera looked way better than the others. And I was like, as much as I need to take pictures and use social media, it doesn't make sense for me to switch just so I can say I have the iPhone 10, I have a louder speaker, and it's the newest thing. Like, I would advise you to wait to get it because the camera is just, like, not what it's, like, meant to be. And then, of course, somebody can open your damn phone while you asleep without even doing nothing. So you're going to get caught cheating. You're going to have ugly selfies. And I don't know. I would wait. And I hope this video was helpful because it would have been helpful if I would have seen this before I would have bought it and spent 2 hours at T-Mobile to trade it in, which I didn't, and then had to go for another hour to get my stuff put back on my other phone. And now I still got to go to UPS and take that phone and drop it off so they don't charge my account and all this and make sure I don't get da-da-da. Like, it was such a pain. So yeah, wait to get the iPhone 10. You're welcome.